Hey guys, so Amrita and Devanatha posted this video a few weeks ago, and it was supposed to demonstrate this miraculous materialization of some of the devotees at the ashram that they're staying in, Nithyananda's ashram. So it was supposed to be this great video which shows this amazing manifestation of jewels, and someone manifested this little thing here. But it ended up that this video blatantly showed the fraud that was occurring, and Amrita and Devanatha quickly took this original video down from the channel, so it only stayed up for a little bit. But I managed to download this video, and what I did is I made another video with some commentary about it. So I put that video up, it stayed up on my channel, got a few thousand views, which is great, but for people to have a look at it and see the expose. But just a day or two ago, that video got flagged down and taken down as well for, you know, breach of YouTube, copyright or whatever. And in that original, the video that I made, I mentioned that I felt that Amrita and Devanatha were just kind of misguided, that they were good-hearted people, that they were just misguided. And I said that I really hope that they would come out now that it was so blatantly exposed in this video, but now they would come out and speak out against Nithyananda, this guy right here, and speak out against this cult, and to make sure that nobody else falls for the trap that they fell into and ends up wasting their time, their money, their resources following a fraud. What makes me think that they're not going to do that now is, first of all, that since this video came out, since I posted my video, and I've written to them and told them, please, comment on this video you put up before, please tell us what you think about it. Since that, they haven't posted up any kind of reply, and they had posted up replies to other people. I think the Vigilant Christian, when he made a video about them, they made a response. They made some responses about critique of Teal Swan, and they haven't made a reply to this video here that I put up before. And not only that, they haven't posted this video back up on their channel, which I would love them to do. I would love them to post this video back up on their original channel. It's not like I was stealing their video to get the credit for this actual video. Like, I want them to put it up on your channel again. Please do that. But the fact that they flagged, and only they could have flagged my video down and had it taken down, because this is their video. Well, I'm recording my computer screen now, so this is my original video now. But this video that I'm watching was their video, so they actually went out of their way to flag the video down without responding to it. They chose to, instead of responding and making a video themselves, commenting on the video I put out, they just had it flagged down and taken off YouTube. So that was the choice that they made. So this makes me feel that these guys, whether they, and I'll probably make another video about the types of people that join the cult, and how these people progress, and actually I'll speak about it now. So the types of people that would normally join a cult like this. So you're gonna get frauds that join in at the very beginning. So they would see Nithyananda is a fraud as well, but he probably has some qualities like charisma or something, like a little funny Indian looking dude, but he might have a bit of knowledge. He probably read a lot of books, and people would see, this is a fraud, he's really good at what he's doing. And there are going to be other frauds that join in and get in at like the bottom level. So if it's like a pyramid scheme, they get in at the bottom, and they get all the tail end of the benefits, all the money that he's making and all that. And the other people that are going to join this cult are genuine truth seekers. So people that do genuinely want to improve their life, that want to follow a spiritual path. Now, when these genuine seekers discover that what they've been following is complete and utter bullshit, they have two options. The first option is for them to either abandon it and speak out against it. So that's the option with integrity. And look, I understand when you've been following a path for such a long time. You know, I don't know how many years these guys have been in this cult and following this guy, and how much money and how much commitment. It's kind of like being in a relationship. So if you committed so much time and money and all this stuff into a relationship, it's very hard to break away from that relationship. You know, even if you're being abused, even if you're being taken advantage of. So someone who started out as genuine, someone that started out with a good heart, might actually over time just go along with the scam because they feel that they've committed so much time, they've committed so much money. So now that they've done this and they've reached a certain level in this cult anyway, even though they know it's bullshit, they would just say, well, we're just going to go along with it and get other people to join, like a pyramid scheme, you know. So you get other people to join on the bottom so that you make a profit and you get your money back. So this is what I think that's happening too. And I hope to be proven wrong. I hope that Amrita and Devanatha come out and speak out against this cult now. But I just don't feel they're going to do that now. I feel that they might have started off. I still feel that they're good people. Like, you know, they're genuine people. They want the best for others. But they've just gone down this path so far now that it's very hard for them to get off. And I know how hard it is to get off a path. But I gotta tell you, because you're starting your life from scratch, from the beginning. So if these guys leave this cult, pretty much they're starting out from scratch now. So the whole identity is part of this cult. So it's very, very difficult to remove themselves from it. But I want to tell them, the sooner you remove yourself from it, the sooner you start on a genuine path, the better it is. Just the fact that you're following something that's genuine is going to make you feel a lot better, even though you're starting from scratch. But again, just from the way they acted, just from them flagging my video down, I don't think they're going to do that. I hope they will, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. So let's get to this video. So first of all, we've got this girl manifesting it's going to be a little bracelet with Nithyananda's face on it. Now, this video kind of starts off before we can see how she actually snuck the thing into her hands. So now the thing is probably already in her hands. So she's not opening her hands up. She has them closed the whole time, and we can't see her actually sneaking the thing in, or how she actually snuck it in. But she did sneak it in. So she's got her hands closed, and then she's pretending to meditate and pray or whatever, and then she's going to quickly put her hands on his hands, and she's going to manifest this little picture of Nithyananda in his hands. Yeah, so there she goes. Probably dropped it in there now, and yeah, so she's going to manifest it. I just skip forward a little bit. So that's what she manifested. Now, when you're in this cult, so when you're there, and this is why everybody in the comments, all the followers of Nithyananda, they say that you should come down and see for yourself. So when you're there, you got all these people, and you're going to hear all the applause and people going crazy. So when this manifestation happens, see, everyone's going crazy, like over the top crazy. So when you're in that environment, when you're there face to face with the person, and I'm surprised that they allowed this video to actually be filmed. So, because, the thing about magic tricks is you don't want to do a magic trick twice. And you certainly don't want to film the magic trick and let other people see it. So I'm surprised they had this video at all. It's a mistake by them. And you're probably not going to see a lot of videos like this again after this one comes out, because they'll probably be a lot more careful. But when you're there, when you're at this cult and you got everybody clapping and going crazy, very easy to fall for the trick. So very easy to believe that this actually happened, and not to think critically about it. And so I don't blame them too much. They're probably malnourished because they're vegans. So, so how ridiculous is that, right? Manifested. Do you think it's actual real gold, or it's probably some cheap metal they manifested? But okay, so this is where it really got exposed. So this is where it's become really blatant. And I'm actually happy to remake this video, because now I can comment on some of the expressions of these people. Now this guy right here, he's got some mental issues, I believe, and he gets a bit overly excited, and a hand comes up at one point to tell him to calm down. So he's going to actually show his hands as well. So I'm guessing somebody asked for these guys to splay their fingers. And this guy gets a bit excited and he opens his hands as well. So it's a little bit of misdirection. I think this guy actually has a bit of a mental problem. So he's just getting too excited. But this guy who's doing the actual fraud. Now let's watch the video and I'll see if I can pause it at the moment. So I think this guy's asking to show the hands, or this girl is asking for them to show the hands. Just look at the expression on this guy's face. The guy that's doing the fraud. Like, and this is just my personal opinion, but he just has this, like, these guys are probably street kids who are doing this. He just has this look on his face, like, what the fuck, man? Like, he's the kind of guy who probably, you know, he looks like a street guy. He looks like a guy that grew up on the streets, and just his expression, it's just something about it that. So I'm guessing someone asked him to show his hands, and he's like, you know, he's got this attitude, this aura of attitude, like, what, you mean are you trying to say that I'm fake or something? Like, what's wrong with you, dude? But what he's actually gonna do. So the jewel is in his left hand, and after this person asks him to show the hands, his right hand is gonna be splayed. So he's gonna open the fingers on his right hand to show that he hasn't got anything in it. But if you watch the video, his left hand is going to stay closed for the whole video, and this is where the jewel is, and you'll be able to see the jewel in his hand here, and this is where this video totally exposed them. This is why they took this video down, because everyone saw this video and said, hey, you can see the jewel basically shining in his hand here. So alright, let's go back here. So watch his left hand. Oh, perfect. So there, I paused it. So this is where the jewel is hidden, so you can see it between his fingers here. On the original video it's much easier to see because it really shines. So since I'm filming my computer screen, maybe it doesn't look as good. So he's got the jewel in his left hand, but just watch his hands again. It's such a simple trick, it's such a basic trick, but so just watch his hands. So his right hand, so the fingers on his left hand are always staying closed. Now see, he's placed the fingers on his right hand to show like he's not holding anything, and this is a little bit of misdirection. And when you're there, you're gonna pay attention to the right hand, and in your mind you're gonna think that, oh, he had both of his hands played. But when you record this, when you look back at the video, because we have the video evidence, we can see that he actually never opened up the hand that the jewel is hiding in. You can kind of even see it here, I guess, a little bit in between his fingers. And so his left hand stays closed all the time. And of course, when he goes to manifest these jewels, you're going to see the left hand, but he has the jewels and go onto the bottom. So a bit of showmanship here, some deep meditation. You know, he's probably try not to laugh right here. These guys are just laughing inside at the people they're fooling. So, right, so again, you can see the left hand is going to go down onto her palm as it manifests the jewels. And that's when he drops it into her hand. So the left hand is on the bottom. That's where he was hiding the jewels. Right hand didn't have anything on it, so it goes on top. And there it is. And let's just have a look. So the jewels are nice and shiny when they come out. So that's what he was holding in between his fingers. There. Right, so that's the video. Just play this part again for you guys. You see that? A little glint. Glint. Boom. Yeah, so that's the video exposing them. So yeah, so again, this video is totally blatantly exposes these frauds for who they are, and I really do hope Amrita and Devanatha at least make a video replying. I'd love to see their thoughts, because that would tell me what kind of people they are. So far, they've ignored this video. They haven't put this video back up, and they're kind of trying to wash this under the carpet. And this was certainly a mistake by Nithyananda to have this video out there. Now, I would say download this video that I have. Hopefully, some people downloaded the video I had up before as well. And yeah, just make copies of it. And if you do see any kind of materialization, any of this third eye stuff, download the videos. You know, download the videos from YouTube, keep them. Because I heard some other videos, like Jess or whatever, another YouTube channel who's a Nithyananda supporter, actually had a video up as well, and that was supposedly exposed. It was a pretty blatant expose also, but she quickly took that video down as well. So these videos, because I guess these people, I don't know, they're not very observant, or the fact that these videos get put up in the first place, maybe because they can't see it themselves, you know, maybe they're so convinced that it's real, they don't think critically and they don't pay attention to these little details. So they put these videos up, but as people comment on them and point this stuff out, point out the fraud, they quickly take these videos down. So make sure you download these videos. So whenever you see a video like this, make sure you download it, and make sure there's as many copies out there as possible. Because the more copies there are, the more information there is for people to make their own decisions about this whole phenomena that's happening here.